It feels really hard to be on camera. So first of all, I want to acknowledge that. Secondly, hello! Hello, hello, beautiful people. This is hashtag. I don't even have a hashtag anymore. I used to. I've had many hashtags. But yeah, now it's just Sarah. And what I wanted to say was, I was listening to one of my favorite tarot readers, and something he talked about was needing to baby projects or like passions or whatever I'm focused on in my life, babying it. And right away my mind went to, I don't baby myself enough. And what I mean by baby is literally just taking care of, to take care of. And where my mind went with that right away was like a visual of me having a bath. Well, first it was my younger self in a bath, and then it was me in a bath. And how often do I actually just sit in that bath in silence, in presence, and take care of my body? There's certain things I do in my baths that bring me back into my body. Like, I have this exfoliating mitt. I put it on my hand and I scrub my body. And it's just a simple practice. For one, it takes off all the dead skin all over my body, so it makes me like softer. And then for two, it that contact on my body brings me back into my body. And I know that might sound weird for some people, brings me back into my body. What I mean by that is, like, I have experienced most of my life, I have dissociated to some extent. My soul has fragmented off all over the place due to trauma throughout my life. And so when I have practices, daily practices, that are centered on essentially babying myself and getting back into my body, my life goes so much smoother. It's easier to feel love towards myself. It's easier to feel like I like myself. It's easier to actually start to believe that this body of mine is a sacred vessel. And I do believe that. I do believe that our bodies are sacred vessels. Our bodies, and it's my belief that our bodies hold all sorts of magic. Actually, I think that's just a truth. That's just a universal truth. Our bodies hold so much magic, so many possibilities. And when we show care and love, and we put our time and energy into loving on our bodies through so many different means, but like back to the bath thing, or even a shower, you know, instead of having like a video playing in the background, or even music, make sure, I don't want to tell you what to do. What I want to say is I try to make sure that I have quiet moments throughout my day where I'm just super present in what I'm doing, and there's no outside distractions. It is now spring break, so I've got 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks of just being with people, which I'm really looking forward to, honestly. But even with that, being a mom, I used to like burn my candle at both ends, and then I'd end up angry and resentful and pissed off at whoever was in my world that I felt like was just taking and taking and taking from me. And now I'm at this place of, I choose my peace over everything. Literally everything. I choose peace. And that doesn't mean I always get this like bang on, right? Like, yes, I choose peace over everything, but I am very human, and I'm very sensitive, and I'm very emotional sometimes, and yeah, so sometimes, you know what though, with that being said, even if the anger does come up, there's still peace in there, because I can choose to feel the anger and process it within my own body, releasing through my tears or movement or whatever healthy means I find works for me in the moment. But we can choose peace even through the difficult emotions that come up, or the difficult situations in life. It's so funny when I get on these videos, I like really see my makeup. It's partially why I'm looking away. It's still very strange for me to see my face. I do my best to do mirror work, which basically is just where you face yourself in the mirror, make eye contact, and there was a time in my life where making eye contact with myself in the mirror was hypnotic. Like, it's like I was tuning into my soul, and it was very hard to look away. And now I'm at this place in my journey, and I have been for a while, where making eye contact can be incredibly difficult, and it feels scary. And I honestly can't even remember what I began this video with, but hopefully you found some sort of value. I've just decided, like, I was kind of putting myself in a box in a sense, like, well, there's so many things I have on my heart to share about, and I just can't see me like narrowing it down to one topic, so I'm probably just gonna continue doing my videos the way I do them. And if they're for you, then cool, and if they're not, then cool. But I just want to say I appreciate you watching or listening. It's another thing, you don't have to stare at my face the whole time. You could literally like put the phone down beside you and just listen. But yeah, this is just, I'll end with saying, you are so very loved. You are enough.